There have no doubt been increasing number of conflicts in the country in recent times, and it remains to be disputed that civilians are the most affected in this crisis. This, in most cases, has proven difficult in ensuring protection for the rights of citizens and adherence to the rules of engagement, and the eventual results are usually the humanitarian crisis which could have been avoided. It is to this end that the group have converged to have a shared understanding and to proffer solutions for effective response and preventive strategies.
This workshop looks at Nigeria's obligation to civilians, to their protection, to fulfilling their rights. So we've been providing trainings for them, awareness on what their rights are and how best their rights are protected. We're working with the National Human Rights Commission to ensure that the missing persons register is opened in Nigeria, and also to ensure that these rights are properly protected and their mandate fulfilled.
Some of the participants want the government to do more in providing better welfare for civilians trapped in the troubled zones. They also emphasize on the need to close the wide communication gap that usually exists between the military and civilians in counterinsurgency and other military operations.
Well, certainly in terms of protection of civilians, we would of course encourage respect for international humanitarian law, so that goes for all parties to the conflict, including in relation to obligations in relation to civilians, but also particularly internally displaced persons. So in our activities, we are working with the National Society, the Nigerian Red Cross Society, with state authorities, supporting them to be able to provide for persons who are displaced as a result of the conflict, but also in other situations as well. We do a number of different activities, including, for example, providing water, healthcare, shelter, sanitation, food, non-food items for IDPs. But we also do a number of activities with a specific aim to protect civilians.
It comes with sensitization and explanation, not just the military, about the fact that they have a responsibility. We should also let them know that they are there because of the people, and the people are entitled to some basic information about what goes on around them, particularly in the area or during the times of conflict. Now, the only way to address such a thing is to sensitize the military about the value of such information. We have not been used to this type of conflict where the military are called upon to engage in a sustained manner. Once in a while you bring in the military and they withdraw. But this one, they have been there in a sustained manner, and so they need to be taught or to be explained to.
Among other recommendations from the day's session is that in delivering effective protection, civilians in armed conflicts should no longer be treated as passive recipients but recognized as active right holders as well as duty bearers. The focus should also be on strengthening their capacity to claim the rights as well as the responsibility of the duty bearer to respect, reinstate and protect those rights. Matthew Igoche, PTV News, Abuja.